Can you guys hear me?
No, he said fuck them.
Alrighty, guys. So we're in this Asian session trade right now. Everything looks good so far. I did actually ended up moving my stop loss up, which is actually like to get a little higher risk to reward out of it. Let's see how it goes. It's an Asian session trade. So right now there's a little bit of low volume, but I do expect a fat push right now. We are gonna have news in a little bit. So let's see what's up. And my entry is 156.090. My stop loss 155.940. And my take profit one is 156.240 for a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. At that point, once we hit that 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, we're going to actually close 50% partials. And the next time that we're actually going to take partials is at TP3, when we're going to receive another 50% off at that point. We should be up 1% gain for the day. And at that point, let your stops to break even and run it to at least 100 pips. So let's see what's up. There's news right here. Alrighty, guys. So, if you guys have any questions about why I'm in this trade, just drop it in the chat. This is not a high risk. This is a very low risk trade. So I'm actually only risking 1% on this trade. What trade did I take yesterday? So I took this trade. So price actually did close above my SMAs, and when we got this break and retest, I was like, all right, let me call buys. So I got my nice little 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Then we actually did get break even, but a win is a win at the end of the day, guys. You know, I did secure 0.5% off of this, so I was up half percent yesterday. As long as at the end of the day, as long as you have a winning day, it's a winning day. So it doesn't really matter. You know, winning days add up, and by the end of the week, you just are up at the end of the day. So that's what matters, guys. It doesn't matter really how much exactly you make, but I take usually around 1 to 2 trades per day. This is my first trade of the day. If we do win this trade, I will most likely scale in and call another trade during London session. So the reason why I took this trade, so it was based off the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, we actually ended up respecting lows and breaking highs. So once we actually did break highs, I was like, all right, I'm more inclined to actually take buys. And then we had like a little 15-minute break and retest of this SMA. So we actually did get this resistance. So once this resistance was broken, I was like, all right, I'm taking buys. So it was a very nice trade. Asian session, you guys know I'm the king of Asian session. So let's see how it goes. I do expect for price to actually do keep pushing up, at least for 15 pips, which would give us our 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio before we have a pullback. Now, if we can get this before the 4-hour close, on the previous 4-hour, as you guys can see, we actually did end up closing very, very strong bullish, and we closed above this 8 SMA. So as long as we don't go back down below this level of support and resistance, which is a fat ass reversal zone, as you guys can see right here to the left, we should be Gucci. So this is why I took this trade. It was very clean, and my stop loss is here, like I said, because we could come back down here to this reversal zone, which we did break out of on the 4-hour. So we got like a break and a retest. You know what I'm saying? So very, very nice trade. But yeah, guys. So let's see what's up. We're gonna continue this live stream actually through London session as well. So stay tuned, guys. We actually are most likely gonna call another trade live on the stream. So I'm gonna give you guys a nice little free trade. So make sure you guys share this to your boys. Let's get the stream going. I'm gonna start live streaming on YouTube every day now, guys. So let's see how it goes. Most likely, what I will live stream though is Asian session, because I don't really like trading like London session on live, because of the fact that it's so late for me that I get tired. But Asian session still moves, so let's see what's up. If you fund FX Live Capital with 1K, what's the highest lot you can take? Honestly, guys, if you wanna deposit 1K, I would use my link in the bio. You actually get a 10% deposit bonus. So then you have 1,100, and you can actually risk about $50 per trade. So that would be a 0.50 with a 10 pip stop loss. So if I throw a 15 pip stop loss, you would throw like a 0.30 to risk $50. No, don't throw an 8 lot, bro. What other pairs are good for swinging besides GJ? So for swing pairs, honestly, GJ is good, EJY is good as well, and so is Euro USD. So let's take a look at Euro JPY actually. Let's see, maybe I call another trade. So Euro JPY actually looks pretty clean. Let's see how the 4-hour closed. So 4 hours did the same thing pretty much as GJ. We had this level of reversal zone right here. We had this resistance right here that was made. And back to down to the 1 hour. So 1 hour we are actually doesn't look the best for structure wise, but we are most likely doing this fib right here. So if we have this fib in play right here, as long as we stay above this area right here, we should be bullish for EJ as well. So a nice close like above this zone, I would take bias. 10 pip stop loss. And 10 pip take profit for TP1. But we could actually go all the way up to here for about 16 pips. So it's not that bad. Hey, the only thing about EJ is it doesn't really move that much. Like, if you guys can see, like, these candles are so small. Like, even this fat ass candle was only like 10 pips. Now on GJ, it's completely different. GJ, the candles are massive. So we are actually now pushing up on GJ. Let's see if we can get our 1-to-1. It should be pretty easy to get our 1-to-1 for 15 pips. So, am I getting a crazy whip soon? Nah, bro. Honestly, like, I don't really care about cars like that too much. I do enjoy, being in them and riding around, but honestly, I'm more into watches, guys. So I'll probably get like a Richard Mille before I even get like a Lambo. So I don't trade EJ, right? But if you guys do want to take this trade, it's very, very, very high probability. As long as we can close on this 15-minute above the 8 SMA, then on the next 15-minute candle, that's when I would be getting in. But like I said, I don't trade EJ, so I'm most likely not taking this trade. But I'll leave it there for you guys. It's a very, very clean setup as well. Kind of like a break and a retest. So you guys see, we actually did break new highs. So now we're gonna get a retest, and we had a fake out. So the sellers actually took sells after this 15-minute candle, and right now they're most likely getting stopped out. So what does that do? It's gonna push the market up. So as long as we can get a solid closure above this 8 SMA on the 15-minute, then I do expect for price to actually keep moving up, which gives us nice probabilities for GJ as well, since we are in GJ. I'm 21, yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just drop it in the chat. I'm actually going through everybody's questions right now. Do I try to have sniper entries? Yes, I do. So basically, when you're trading, you want to get the best entry possible, because sometimes price might not go your way the whole time. So if you get a good entry, you might actually win your trade before price actually does end the reverse on you. So this is actually what happened to me here. So I actually won my trade, and then after I won my trade, boom, got broke even. But guess what? We still won the trade, but because why? We had a good entry. If I would have gone an entry over here, then I most likely would have not won my trade at that point. So it is very good to get sniper entries. The best entry you get, the best probabilities you have to actually win. So your entry does matter a lot. Like for example, right? If I would have gone in over here, I would have already been close to winning my trade. So it's all about your entry at the end of the day. You know, especially when you're a scalper, right? I'm more of a swing trader, but I do scalp my entries. So since I am a scalper at first, and then I swing, then I do like to get the good entries, because at that point, I win my scalp and I can actually swing it. So it's very, very important that you actually get a good entry on your trade. Do I trade on FX Live Capital or on Nations Funded? I actually trade on FX Live Capital. I did get funded for my what's it called? For my signals, but I did get funded for my signal, but I don't really like trading the funded account. I like actually being able to withdraw whenever I want. So, but for the people that don't have money, I do recommend that you guys get funded through Nations. Nations is the top fucking funding program out there, guys. What time frame do I recommend? So I trade mostly off the 15-minute, 30-minute, 4-hour. So what is that I look at the 4-hour, right? Now what I saw when I got this 4-hour is that I saw this 4-hour close above the status May. Now what is that telling me? We're looking for buys most likely. Then I go look at my daily, and my daily is respecting lows. So as long as these lows, guess what? We're most likely gonna break these highs. So if we break these highs, we actually hit our TP at 240. Right? Now, most likely what's going to happen is that we're actually going to break these highs and come and retest 156,400, which was our previous level of reversal. So as you guys can see, price actually rejected this level previously and multiple times before. So once we actually do reach this level, if we can actually break above it, then we do have clean traffic all the way back up to 157. So that's why I'm actually more of a swing in this position, and expect for price to actually keep moving up. So let's see what's up, guys. I trade under an S corp, so it's different. It's like an LLC, but it's better. So once you guys get into that type of money that you guys are actually making, you guys do want to have an S corp, because an S corp, it gives you a lot of deductible, like especially for your taxes. When it comes down to like the end of the year and you get your taxes, when you have the S corp, you have so many deductibles that like you actually sometimes even end up getting a return. Yo, facts. We're gonna be at the 4-day bootcamp with us, guys. So we're actually hosting a 4-day bootcamp. If you guys want to sign up, just go check out my link tree on Instagram, and where my services are. That's how you actually sign up. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, S corp. S corp is the way, guys. At the end of the day. Yo, so I have a new vlog coming soon, guys. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram. So we actually went with the ATV side by sides, everything. We went to a crazy finca, and the guy had like 12 dogs. It was insane. And we actually went like crazy. We went on the streets. We went to the trails. So I have a pretty nice vlog coming soon for you guys. I will start vlogging a little bit more. I was just really practicing so I can get you guys the best quality vlogs, pretty much. Like I have a couple days of vlogs already down. However, I do want to improve the quality on them so that you guys get the best content possible. No, we don't have the same accountant. So for people that aren't in this trade right now, this is as close most likely that you guys are gonna get to the entry. I would actually recommend that you guys do get in this trade. This is a nice trade. Now, if you guys see, we have all these levels of support and resistance that were our stop loss is actually below. So if we do come below here, then at that point, then I am most likely bearish at this point. So, and also the daily will have most likely flip bullish. I mean bearish at that point. So if the daily flips bearish, as long as the daily is bullish, I'm looking for buys. If the daily flips bearish, then I'm looking for sells at that point because I do care what the daily does. Very, very important, guys. Very important. And as you guys can see, right, we're also rejecting this 8 SMA on the weekly. And we respected the lows of the previous weekly. Most likely we are going to break these highs. So this is why I do have a very high probability for buys. As long as we can stay above this level, which is also a weekly level of reversal, you know, our stop loss below here. So as long as our stop loss below here, we have this weekly reversal zone, and if we don't come below it, right, then our weekly will still be bullish. If we come below this level, then our weekly actually flips bearish at that point, which means that we are actually gonna reverse and actually start coming back down. So very, very, very crucial point of GJ right now. As long as we do respect this level, we should be Gucci. So that's why my stop loss is below here, as you guys can see. Look, my stop loss is below this level because then if we break this low, then at that point the weekly actually flips bearish on us. How did I find out about setting up an S corp versus an LLC? So I don't know if you guys know who Bandman Kevo is. He's the one that does like OnlyFans and helps you guys with your credit and stuff like that. So he actually showed me how to actually set up an S corp and everything. My stop loss is 155.940. Yo, it's been crazy the last couple weeks on GJ. Yo, look at this move right here. Wham! 120 pips. Another 120 pips. 45 pips. Another 40 pips. Another win right here. Wham, wham. Very, very clean buys, guys. This one actually ended up going all the way over here as well. What else? Nice win right here as well. Like I said, guys, as long as you get to your 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, you know it's a winner at the end of the day. So, pretty nice. Another win right here. Crazy. I was actually expecting this one to be the one, but it didn't happen. And on the way down, we were actually calling the sells. 130 pips, 40 pips, another 40 pips. So, very, very nice trades very recently. As you guys can see, we're win streak after win streak. I've only actually taken 6 losses this year, which is pretty insane. And we are actually on a 5-win streak right now. So if we win this trade, we're going to be back on a 6-win streak like last week. Last week we were on a 7-win streak, and we actually did end up taking an L. But it is what it is. You know, you can't win 100% of the time, guys. What lot size would I recommend on 100K? Honestly, I would be throwing like 10 lots. I'll be throwing 10 lots, chilling. Because if you let's say I have a 20 pip stop loss, you're risking 2%, right? So you never want to risk more than 2% in a trade, and I never throw more than 20 pip stop losses. So 10 lots, 20 pips, that's 2 racks. You're looking to gain 2%. Or potentially more. You know, if we do hit that 1 to 2, then you're up 4%, and if you hit 1 to 3, then you're up 6%. So you just need a couple of those trades, and you pass your account. Like I passed my funded account within 3 trades, and I was risking 2% per trade. Full margin, yeah, right. We don't full margin out here, guys. Yeah, lot size is based on your skill level. So like I can actually throw higher lots because of the fact that I'm more experienced and I know what I'm doing and I know how high quality the setup is. Now for the people that are in my learn and earn, I do recommend that you guys only risk 1 to 2% per trade. There's no point in risking. So you guys gotta think about it like this, right? There's a whole year, right? Let's say that you in the year there's about, let's say, maybe 200 trading days, right? Now out of those 200 trading days, if you make 1% consistently every day, and you don't lose more than 1-2% a day, and let's say you won 150 out of those 200 trading days, then you just made 100% gain on your account, right? Because the other 50% is losses. So guess what? Well, 150% gain minus the 50% of the other 50 days, boom, you made 100% gain on your account. Now, on a 100K account, you just made 100 racks this year. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very crucial that you guys risk 1 to 2% max. If you're risking 2%, then you just made 200 racks. So you got to think about it like that, guys. What's the biggest loss of my career? So I've actually taken a $16,000 loss. And my biggest win, I think, was like $47,000, something like that. So like I said, my wins are always gonna be bigger than my losses. Always. Why did I enter this trade? So basically, we had to close above SMAs, and we had kind of like a break and retest of this level right here. So you guys see this black line that I have right here? So this is like a break and a retest. So this previous 156 is a very strong level of support and resistance. So I have it with a line. So basically, as soon as price broke above, then this little top right here retested it and we rejected it very, very strongly, very heavily. It means that we actually were able to close above it. We were very strong. So I would have gone in on this candle, but I wasn't awake. I was actually taking a little nap, and then I woke up and I saw this candle closure right here. And once we actually formed resistance, I was like, all right, once we break this resistance, we're Gucci. So I really thought that after this we broke this resistance on this candle, we were actually gonna push straight to our TP. But we didn't have the actual volume in the market to actually do that. We are most likely gonna hit it during this little news. But let's see what's up. One more hour until we hit that news. So let's see. What balance do I recommend? Honestly, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, mind you, at the end of the day, my signals are only $100, right? So if you have $1,000 and you risk maybe, let's say 5% a trade, right? Now you're going very aggressive. I don't lose 10 trades in a row. So if you have $1,000 and you're risking 5% a trade, then you can make that $100 that you spent on my signals back within 2 trades or 1 trade. One good trade for me will make you the whole money plus more money on top. So, and that's 1 trade. Imagine you have a whole month. So you have a whole month of trading with me, and you actually get to learn while you're actually making money. So at the end of the day, guys, the learn earn is for signals, but it's more for you guys to actually make money while you guys are learning with me. I have a last day on a 25K Nations account and I'm down 2%. What should I do? Honestly, I would wait for my next trade. And then I would risk, like, if you are you down 2% today, or are you down 2% overall? Have you taken any trades today? That's the question. If you've taken any trades today and you already risked 2%, you're down 2%, then I would wait for the next trade to risk 3%. And then I would hold that trade, because that's gonna be your last chance at the end of the day. You let it get to the point where now you only have 1 day left. Overall. So then I would risk 4%. If I was if I was you, I would risk 4% on that trade. Because guess what? You get your 1 to 2, you're gonna be up 8. You're gonna be up 6% on the account. Now at that point, if you get your 1 to 3, then you're gonna be up. You make your 10%. So if you're down 2%, you get a nice little 1 to 2, and you're risking 1 to 3. You get 12% gain. Boom, you pass your account in one trade. So it's very risky, right? But you have 5% to risk. So as long as you don't risk more than 5%, you risk 4%, you get a 1 to 3, which on my signals very, very easy, and you should be Gucci. How do I manage my risk? I don't manage my risk. My risk is there when I enter the trade, before I enter the trade, because if I'm calculating my risk after I get into the trade, then I've already lost the trade pretty much. Because the whole point of you trading is that you have to have your risk to reward there before you even get into the trade. If I didn't have my risk to reward here and I just got in and I didn't have a take profit, then what's the point of me even getting in the trade? You know what I'm saying? So the reason that I did take this take profit level is because, as you guys can see right here, we do have this little reversal zone right here. So I have this little minor level right here that we could come in and tap and then actually potentially reverse. So let's see what's up. where do I see price going for London? So I actually do see ourselves going long, guys. Like I said, our monthly, respecting lows, we're bullish. We already broke the body of the previous monthly. Our weekly, we actually had a daily weekly fib. We're respecting lows of the previous weekly. We actually broke above the 8 SMA, respected the 8 SMA, and we're bullish again. Daily, same thing. Closure above the 8 SMA and respecting it, and respecting daily lows. So as long as we respect daily lows, guess what? We're gonna actually break daily highs. So if you guys can see right here on this bearish candle, we actually respected the high and broke the low. And now on this one, we're respecting the low. So guess what? Most likely we're gonna break that high. Now on the 4 hour, very clean as well. We still have 1 hour left on this 4 hour candle. So we were actually able to close above this 4 hour reversal zone. Also daily reversal zone. So you guys can actually get in because of that. But I got in because of my higher time frames. So right now we're pretty much ranging. It's not really doing too much. But for everybody that's in my learn, should be Gucci. I do like to take these Asian session trades just because the market's moving so slow that you can actually catch the move before it actually happens. So pretty much what I'm waiting for is to get a solid closure above this range. Once we do get a solid closure above here, like 170, then we can actually continue to go up very, very easily. Yeah, the buys were really nice last night. It literally went straight to take profit. The only thing is that we did end up actually dropping because of the daily. So the daily had to form its little resistance so that it can be broken. So sometimes we actually have to form levels of resistance so that they can actually be broken and actually give buyers more opportunities to buy. So that's pretty much why we actually went bearish yesterday. Now that we're actually bullish on the daily, it gives us better confirmations for buys. Now these buys are very clean because they're above the SMAs, and as soon as we get above the SMAs, you know, I'm already looking for buys. Now when I get my candle confirmations, then at that point, boom, you know. So we had this candle close right here, and I actually got in on the low of this candle. So we actually came back down to tap the 50 SMA. When we tapped the 50 SMA, that's when I got in. and we actually did have a little bit of drawdown, but then boom, price actually went to take profits. So another thing that could happen, right, is that we could have this fib. So as you guys can see, we actually had a drop. Then we had price start making new higher highs and higher lows. So once we've actually made this new higher high, guess what? We're gonna get a higher low. So if we do drop though, for you guys that are in my signals, we're gonna move actually our stop loss to our original stop loss, which is over here. Which this would give us a cleaner stop loss, just because we have this fib in play actually. But the only thing is that we do have this 1 hour SMA that we are below. So as long as we have our stop loss below the SMA, I think we're Gucci. What's up, dog? Well, I'm not. I'm not on their. I'm not on their live because they have music and I'm gonna get copyrighted. But guys, so I'm actually gonna go and be on Zoom with my Learn and Earn people. For you guys that are on YouTube only, I'll send a stream later, like around 1, 2 in the morning. So I'll see you guys there for the stream. But anyways, guys, go drop a like, a comment. I'm gonna keep doing these live streams for you guys. This is pretty much an informational live stream, so I can get you guys knowing why I actually took my trade and why I'm actually gonna hold this trade. So for you guys that are in my Learn and Earn, you guys already know we're on win streak after win streak, so don't even worry about it. We are gonna win this trade most likely. But guys, I'll see you guys on our Zoom.